I grew up in a town called Maidstone in Kent, in England. It's quite a small town really, but we've got a really good house scene. I sort of got into the dance music scene by working in a local record shop. And then I started spinning at my local club class as a resident, and used to have guests like Sasha and Digweed, Shades of Rhythm, Cole Cox, and that was sort of where my background sort of started in house music. My family life is pretty cool actually. My dad used to be sort of a semi-professional footballer, and my mum was actually a bunny girl at Playboy. And so I've had really cool parents. I've got a really good family background. So they've always supported me in whatever I do. I started off obviously in a band when I was like 15, and the DJ thing didn't really come until I started working at my friend's record shop when I was 16, 17. And then I just got hooked on electronic music. I was inspired by DJs like Lee Burridge, Laurent Garnier, and more electronic bands like Daft Punk and the Chemical Brothers. But when I was sort of early days, it was, you know, sort of indie stuff like Happy Mondays and Stone Roses. With my musical styles, I've got such a wide range. I get influenced by so many different things, from deep house to drum and bass to techno to pretty much anything to do with electronic music. So I have such a wide variety within a set when I play that it can be from anything, but my preference is playing like longer sets because I get to have every sort of genre put into one. People come out for the evening with house music. They come for tonight, they're like here from 10 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning. So you can't keep playing hit after hit after hit, because I'd be very bored if I was in the crowd listening to that sort of music. But I think with house music, and especially electronic music, it's always good to set the mood. The tone of the evening, like from the first sort of 10, 15 people walk through the door, you don't want to hear banging music straight away. You want to hear nice quality house music or whatever style you're playing. Not the big hits. And then as the evening goes on, the longer they stay, the higher intense the music gets and stuff like that. I think when you go into the clubs and stuff, I think the emotion between people is very intense. You have people at the front row of the club that respond in different ways. You have people that get really excited at the front, to people that are still really excited at the back, but everyone shows their emotions in different ways, and I think that's really important within a club, that you do your own thing and not get pressured into doing a certain thing. With traveling around the world and stuff, you create a good fan base and stuff, and I think the people that I've met along the way are very enthusiastic. I've turned up to shows where I haven't been as good as what I should have been, and people let me know that, and I think honesty is the best way, because it's the only way you can improve as a DJ and within the style that you do. But it definitely has its own community, what we do. There's a lot of excitement with people, there's a lot of enthusiasm. I think people connect with music in different ways. I think that it's sort of their release. It's sort of like when I was going out as a kid, I was, the whole point of going to a club was the fact that you'd finish work on a Friday and you just want to just go out and enjoy yourself at the weekend. And the way that I did it, and the way that people out there are doing it, is by just enjoying themselves and having fun. And gone are the days of going to a club where there's a fight and stuff like that. I can't remember the last time I've been to a house or an electronic music night where there's a fight. People are definitely connecting with each other and having a lot of fun, and I think that's the whole aspect. And I think we shouldn't forget that going to a nightclub is about having fun.